What exactly is the problem? Oh, that's it. The people in the anime community have beef again. Why is this though? Well, why is it that a community full of people that would be considered outcast by everyone else be full of drama? Well, maybe it has something to do with the fact that drama brings views. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that drama makes you famous. People get famous for some of the stupidest stuff nowadays, so why can't you do it in the anime community too? That's probably what they're thinking. I actually think it's quite ludicrous, though, that we go out of our way to dismantle other people that are within the same community as us. And then I actually pay attention to the things that they're saying, and I realize some of the people in this community can be quite grotesque, I would say. I mean, it's pretty much annoying nonetheless, whether or not, wow, that's not what I meant to say. It's pretty much annoying dealing with the fact that people within this community just want to fight about, their favorite waifu, or they want to fight about whether or not you should use online streaming services that are legal versus the illegal ones. That's insane. You should just do both, to be honest. I personally use both because there's a lot of anime that you can find only on illegal streaming sites, sadly. Maybe, Crunchyroll should up its library a little bit more. But that's just besides the point. I mean, it's insane how, popular Evangelion is, but I still can't find it on Crunchyroll. So, you might want to hop on that one. Now, I just noticed this because I've been stirring around YouTube a little bit, and I've been seeing nothing but videos of anti-YouTubers attacking each other. They're attacking one another. Like, I don't understand why, but they are. And then I listen to the videos and I'm like, oh, you're saying that guy's a pedo, or oh, you're saying that guy supports illegal anime streaming. I was like, I'm pretty sure like 70% of you guys have supported illegal anime streaming at this point. So to go off virtue signaling on that, yeah, I'm just going to leave you alone on that one. But for real, it doesn't make much sense how often I see malicious intent behind some of the videos made to dismantle people that are within the same community as you. I'm not going to state any names because I'm pretty sure everybody knows who's been watching or keeping up with these anime community folk. Nothing but new channels popping up all over the place to bash on another channel or rant about another channel. It's because you want the cold, honest truth. You want somebody who isn't a bigwig and who isn't corrupted by, the fame that comes with, tens and hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You want that honesty from the little guy. And then sometimes you realize that the little guy isn't as honest as you thought they were. Or maybe the little guy is just capitalizing on the drama rather than, ignoring it and letting it die off. You see, they bring up all these points with bigger channels as if most of the people who see those channels don't actually know this. It's not that the people who watch these, what you would call bigots or trash cans of the anime community, who are leaders or outgoing or have a big following. It's not that they watch them completely oblivious. It's not like they don't stalk their Twitter profiles too, just like they probably stalked and trolled all the smaller ones. It's the fact that they don't care. It's the fact that they idolize those big names within the community, that they watch them. So going off and wasting your time attacking them or trying to assault them just seems like a ploy to get viewership. And I understand that as a new YouTuber myself who's trying to get into the anime community, I understand that your points may be valid. I understand that what you're trying to do is trying to clean out the anime community or cleanse it a little bit. But a lot of these big people, they're not going anywhere. Everybody knows that some of them are hypocrites. Everybody knows that some of them are scandalous. Everybody knows that they do illegal things sometimes. Everybody knows that they propagate drama. But a lot of people don't care. A lot of people just want to hear the little guy go out and outcry against the bigger guy within this community. That's what it really is. People want to hear that and have somebody to agree with because they're not going to stop supporting the people you're calling out anyway. That's the worst part. They see your video, they're like, oh, he's calling out so-and-so. And then they go to whoever you called out afterwards, letting them know so that they can get a response video from that person. One in which they'll all watch and probably enjoy and give them their money from and their time, just so they could have you go and make another one so that they can keep having some kind of response battle. Because they just enjoy seeing this kind of drama. They enjoy watching that. And it's not hurting any of the bigger YouTubers out there. It's actually just helping them. You giving them another person to target or make a drama rant video about that's probably going to get a lot more viewership than their normal stuff, because that's how drama videos tend to work. And you're going to be ended up getting harassed by their fan base or quote unquote trolled by their fan base, even though you knew that they were going to do that. And then you act like you were unaware that big guns come with small soldiers. You act like you're unaware of that and become hurt when you get trolled, when you should have just left it alone. Propagating all this drama or enticing it doesn't help anyone. If anything, you should just focus on your content. I understand you want to get your name out there, but still, just make your content viewable. Mine isn't right now. I'm not going to lie and sit here and say, oh yeah, my content is just A1. It's not. I'm just now starting. I'm sitting up here talking to you from my phone. But I've got something important to say, and I'm going to say it. And what that statement that I have to make is that you need to stop supporting all this drama. I mean, it's one thing to go against the system in which anime has in place and which the streaming service providers have in place. It's another thing to just rag on other anitubers for either having a different opinion than you that isn't a negative one or a harmful one. And that's the end of that. Honestly, there's a big difference between that. I can understand you saying things like, I'm mad at Crunchyroll because they're doing this, that, and the third. I heard about all the Crunchyroll drama. I hear about how people are saying that your $7 isn't going towards the industry, or how it gets split up amongst the shows that you watch. I hear that. And personally, I think that's messed up. Of course I would. I love the anime industry. I love anime itself. There's a lot of anime I don't like, of course, which also means that I'd rather not support the ones that I don't like. But overall, I'll still try and support them. I hear about that stuff. I've watched plenty on that. And so many people have, different viewpoints. You've got your big ones who have the sponsorship roles, and they're just going to defend everything tooth and nail, like knights in shining armor, shining orange armor. We got to make sure that it's, color coordinated so we know which team they're playing for. And you've got the people who are throwing, their Molotov cocktails through their windows, trying to set Crunchyroll and its sponsors ablaze, setting Crunchyroll and the people they sponsor on fire. And I understand that. But at the same time, it's not really worth anything. It really isn't. It's like you're going to keep attacking these people who are supporters of Crunchyroll, and you have to understand that, things like Crunchyroll isn't going to go away just because you complained about something. Well, of course they are, moving into Verve or VRV, and I'm pretty sure Funimation's application and streaming service is part of that as well, but I'm not entirely sure. I just know that you can get dubs on there. You should probably check that out anyway, but I know I haven't personally. I might give it a try. I use Crunchyroll, but I'm not going to lie and say that I don't also go to like Kiss Anime or something like that to watch things that I tend to not be able to get access to on Crunchyroll. That's just how it usually is. If I don't want to get Netflix, because I tend not to watch most of the things on Netflix, I heard they had Baki, and I went to Kiss Anime and they had the Baki anime from Netflix on there. So you should probably check that out too, actually, because that's really good. And I'm not just piping for Kiss Anime or piping for you to go on Crunchyroll. I'm piping for you to do whatever you want. I'm also piping for the anime community to stop butting heads with everybody and start giving fans the content that they go to these channels for. When I look up, King of Lightning, or when I look up for Neverworld, or whoever, Rogers Base, I'm not there to see, me responding or ranting to this channel that has hundreds of thousands less subscribers than I do. I don't care about that. It's not that big of a deal. You're an anime channel. I just want to see your anime content. I like their content. Well, at least 60% of it. Of course, most of your fan base isn't going to like everything you put out. But that's just me. So when I see these smaller channels up on the horizon bringing themselves up and just trying to butt heads with giants in the anime community, I'm like, you're bold, but there's no dice. You rolled a D20 and you got a 2 or a 3, and you missed your crit. That's just how I feel about it personally. I feel as if you should probably just start sticking back to your content. And at the end of the day, I can't change your mind on these things. I also can't change the fact that, I know that drama brings in the views. But is that really how the anime community should be right now? There's so much going on with streaming services. There's so much new anime coming out right now, and continuations or ongoing series, that you should probably be focused on that rather than just fighting one another. Sit up there, who gets to go to the next convention as a guest? Who cares? When this chick did this, or this guy did that. This chick made a video about this guy made a video about that. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It really doesn't. Let them do them, because that's their life. Well, anyway, thanks for listening to me rant on and on about this. I guess it's not too much of an in-depth rant, but it is what it is. I just think that these small channels need to stop just popping up like flies to suck on the drama blood vein and try and hopefully grow bigger. Just to realize that they burst after, losing the drama that they were sucking on and end up falling. It's like they're going to become, nothing again. And that's usually how it goes. You see these drama YouTube channels for anime community, and you're just like, oh, well, they have some other content about anime, but it's got nowhere near the viewership as the drama. And then you see the drama's over, and next thing you know, they're back to nobodies again. That's not what they should be worried about. These people should be worried about communicating with one another and growing. Let's start opening up our arms and pulling in people to this anime community and, gathering together to make a huge guild or something. We need to be focusing on that and strengthening our cause and strengthening what we care about so that it doesn't fade away into obscurity. Of course, it's probably not going to do that anytime soon, but that doesn't change the fact that tearing each other apart from the inside out is not the best way to do things. And, well, yeah, that's all I got to say on it. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. Tell me if you rather see, that actual anime content that you subscribe for, or if you're just more interested in the drama. Let me know down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be making daily uploads starting from tomorrow. Or actually starting from today. Who knows? I'll get to it. And, I'm going to fix up the camera setup and everything so that I can actually have my face on there. Because nobody likes talking to a ghost. Well, unless you like Shadow Kun over there. Yeah. Alright, well, peace out. This is Silver Rose signing off.